Welcome to the mental health project.
I need therapy.
Oh, snap, wait.
Oh.
Well, there you are. There you go.
Behind my trash.
Okay. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay, sir. I'm gonna start my...
Hi. Don't mind me. Do I look okay?
Yes. Yes, you're always okay. Hello.
It's like a job interview.
Alright. Okay, so state your name.
That's my-
What the fuck?
Danielle.
My name is Lawrence Tugera.
My name is Arian.
Hi guys, my name's Ben.
Hi, I'm Erica Faye.
My name is Christine.
Raven Jane Silver Cat Cruz. Just rave.
First question, what makes you happy?
Material or
Anything, what makes you happy?
That's a good question.
There are a lot of things that make me happy, but I guess the one thing that truly makes me happy is dancing. Music, acting, and dancing makes me happy.
I like traveling.
What makes me happy is being myself.
There's a lot of things that makes me happy, but to cut it short, it's usually 3 things. One is family. Obviously, I bet that's like half your interviews.
First thing that comes to my mind is family.
My family, of course.
Being with friends and family.
The success of my sister.
Friends that I can count on, and
My friends, my best friends.
Being around the friends who support me with my decisions.
I guess what makes me happy is knowing the fact that you may have like a small circle of people. You realize that they'll be the people that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. If you think about it, it's the most wonderful thing.
I like doing the smallest thing without spending money. Because those are usually the moments when you realize like life is worth it.
the last one, drugs.
Next question, where are you most happy?
Most happy. What kind of question is that? Is that
Where
so?
are you most happy?
Is that like supposed to be
It
like?
could be like a random place or like where you clear your thoughts or whatever. Like where are you most happy?
I'm most happy with myself because no matter what, whenever I'm sad, I always find a way to get back on my feet to become better again.
I'm most happy when I am with my loved ones.
I'm most happy when my sister's being dumb.
I'm mostly happy when I'm around the people that I love. So probably like family gatherings or like meet up.
Right now, I think I'm most happy when I'm at my significant other's place. Because that's usually the place where everyone basically comes to hang out. That's usually where no one's, mad at each other. Unlike my household. It gets tough, but I think this place is kind of my safe haven.
Aaron's house.
What the hell? Bro, what the hell? She said the same exact thing.
When I'm doing what I love, which is theater, music.
When I'm online with my friends playing video games. That's where I can fuck around.
Next question, what is something random that makes you happy?
Questions are so hard. It hurts my head.
Something random that makes me happy is watching Netflix because I feel like whenever I'm sad, mad, Netflix is always the solution to everything. Pigs.
Oh my god, dogs. Dogs make me happy.
Dogs. Doggos. That's my favorite.
Steven Universe.
Oh, something random that makes me happy is when my brother gets in trouble.
There's this light that Danny gave me. It's a small cat. So when I go out with them, I would bring it with me, and it gives me so much comfort. So it makes me really happy.
Can you guys just take a
picture of it and send it to me?
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put it like over the video. Oh, she has it. Oh,
Got it! Bro.
that's so cute. That's so cute.
I tell you, I bring it everywhere with me. It's like, it's the most comforting thing you will ever have, you know, being far away from people. It feels really good because after that, when you meet up with them, you just kind of just feel like, man, I really miss you guys. Even though it's like maybe almost like, what, 3-4 days, this is like a little comfort, but then like, you know, when you go with them, it's just like, wow, you know, big comfort.
Next question. Do you need money to be happy?
No. My opinion, no. Because there are people out there that like, you know, can make do with anything. So I guess you don't need money.
You know, that's like a 50-50. But if I were to choose, I don't need money to be happy. I just need to be with people I love. And, you know, all of those things make me happy. Yep.
Not really. Like when you're kind of like street smart kind of thing, it's you live much more comfortably knowing that you have this kind of knowledge that, for example, if you know how to cook and you have like a garden, you can provide for everybody. But if you like have so much money and you keep going out to eat, like it has no value. But when you have hard work, you know, equal to like to that, it has value. So no, money doesn't need to be involved to make me happy.
People say that money buys happiness, but in my perspective, no, it shouldn't. I shouldn't need money to make myself happy because I should be happy with what I have.
No. Okay.
A lot of people would say that money makes you happy, but it's for me, I feel like having other people that care about you and love you the same way that you love them, care about them is what matters the most, because basically I feel like money isn't what makes you happy, it's what people is what makes you happy, because if you surround yourself with the right people who love and care about you and who can reciprocate the same energy as you is what matters.
No. I mean, I think money can help with doing activities that can make you happy. But for the most part, I think if you're just with good people and just everyone's vibing like positively, I think that's the best way I could describe to be happy. I don't know if I'm making sense. Is my English okay?
Yes, it's okay.
That's a very good question. To be honest, it really depends on the person. For me, because not to tell a bad story or anything, but my mom, she's a really hard worker, and I love her for that. And my dad also is a hard worker. But you know, we tend to have a lot of things to pay, especially this car, my other car, like plenty shitloads of bills. So for me, I think money does make you happy, but it really depends on the person, in my perspective. Because what people say, money can buy you happiness, but for me, when I buy food, it makes me happy. I mean, can't buy happiness, but yeah, money does make me happy because I get to spend it on things. I can spend it on friends, family, drugs sometimes.
Next question. What do people need to be happy?
A heart, obviously. I think cold as bitch. Just cut it up.
A support system. Because even if you feel like you're alone in this world, I think that with positive people around you, people that help you get motivated or inspired, that's when you're the most happiest. Because I think it's been, what do I say this? I think it's been proven that humans need other humans to be, you know, happy. I guess that's not the case for most people. But I guess if it's just one or more, I don't think it matters how many people are there, as long as you have that one supporting person. I think that's all that matters.
Do people need to be happy? What people need to be happy is, friends. Like, just don't be lonely. It's sad.
What people need to be happy is basically they need their self first before they go anywhere else to explore where to be happy at.
Everyone has like their specific thing that makes them happy, like something that makes them happy. But in my perspective, I feel like the one thing that should make you happy is like self-love.
First thing first is self-love, because if you don't love yourself, then you won't be happy.
Most of the time, sense of humor. Because that's what I love about some people. You're like, oh, you can take my jokes. Okay, cool. We're friends now. We're happy. And usually just a sense of humor, a heart.
But people need to be happy. Loving themselves. Like, it may be the hardest thing to ever do, but then when you love yourself, no one can ever take that away from you. And it's the most selfless thing you can ever do. People will say like, why you would care about other people other than yourself. So then now when people care about themselves, they're known as very selfish. But in the end, it's selfless because you're letting go of someone. You're letting go of the torture and the pain that you would inflict on yourself, and I hope people can understand that if they love themselves, like no one can ever hurt them from other perspectives, other opinions, because the only opinion that will ever matter is your own.
For you, what is the definition of happiness?
Happiness?
Can I search on Google?
Me, a definition of happiness is. Wait.
Happiness. What is the definition of happiness? Wow. I feel like I'm in an existential crisis. Like, what does happiness mean to me?
That's hard. I mean, I did have one, but it's long gone now. I don't really know. It's hard to explain. I think it's like hard to explain now because I'm also like currently going through stuff. So it's like I don't really know what makes me happy at the moment. Yeah. So sorry to get It's okay. Okay.
Definition of happiness is love. Love. Because, when you love someone or love something or love what you're doing, it makes you happy. So.
Definition of happiness is being comfortable, being confident, and being okay with whatever you feel, whatever you are surrounded with, and whatever you are doing.
The definition of happiness is being, engaged in the moment with like friends and families, relatives.
The only thing I can think of is like the way the world defines happiness. But it really depends on you. Every single person what happiness means. Because for some people it can be family, some people can be money, some people can be material things, some people can say it's like emotional stuff, like emotional feelings, significant others, stuff like that. But for me, I think just in general, being happy with how you're living life, like regardless of how rich or poor you are, as long as you feel satisfied with what you have, I think you'll be happy. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for better.
Okay, some of you guys won't get this. It's because it's a gaming logic, or it's a game that me and my friends play all the time. Definition of happiness is when it's a 4v4 situation. The score is a 4-4. It's match point, and 1v5. For example, I'm the 1 and there's a 5, and I clutch that 5 against those 5. That's my kind of happiness. Winning that game point for my friends, ranking up. But basically, my definition of happiness is something that you can give to other people and to yourself.
Wow.
I don't know. I just feel like going to Aaron's house.
Aaron's house is happiness.
Yeah, Aaron's house is happiness. It's either Aaron's house or Jordan's house or like Raymond's house. Like that's all three that I would think as happiness.
So everyone's house other than you.
Yeah, other than mine. But if it's like one word, it'd be sushi.
Okay. Wait, this leads to the last question. First word you think of when you hear happiness?
Sushi.
I just laugh. I don't know. There's no word. I just think of laughing. Oh my god.
Happy, my sister.
She's gonna see this like it's a video just about me.
I hang out with her too much.
Just blank. Nothing. Honestly, whenever I hear the word happiness, I think of my friends. Because just the little moments that we have together, just hanging out and like making each other laugh, making each other cry, making each other like fighting with each other. Those are the times that I think of when I'm happy.
Drugs! Just kidding, guys. Don't do drugs. That's bad. First word that comes to my mind when I think of happiness.
Damn, we can't even think of anything.
This hurts my head. Laughter.
Family.
The first word that I think of when I think of happiness is me, because it's always me before anyone out there for my happiness.
Amen, sister. Amen.
Thank you so much for doing this interview. It's been a long time coming.
Literally the longest.
I know, I think I was one of the first people you asked, but I'm the last, like near the last person.
I was
to
the
film.
first person to. You were the first person I asked. Shoot. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you, Fred, for being part of the interview. Good luck in the States.
Guys, follow me on Instagram. You should get put on there.
Don't do that.
Just follow me on Instagram.
Okay, bye.
So thank you for doing this interview. Bye. Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome.
Bye.
That's all. That was all very easy, right?
Thank you for being part of the video.
Thank you.
First to be interviewed.
Bye. Bye.
I'm gonna miss her when she leaves. Okay.
Edit that out.
Okay. That's all. Thank you, Lauren.
Okay.
Bye.